Welcome to High Now Daily. Man, I love 3-day weekends, Kainoa.
I know, but they're never long enough.
Yeah,
you know, 3 days,
right.
we got to look into 4-day weekends. We should look into doing the Friday, you know?
You know,
it's like
let's
a mini
just start
vacay.
that for this coming weekend. Why don't we just
yeah. Resolutions.
Yeah. Did you do anything fun this weekend?
Yeah, it was a good weekend. It was a busy weekend, actually. I wasn't here in studio because on Friday we were over there at the Clarence T.C. Ching Athletic Complex. Take a look. It was the
You guys look so sharp in those shirts.
Yeah, it was super fun. Shout out to Tanoa, the 2026 Polynesian Bowl. Team Mauka took on Team Mackay. Team Mauka won 14-3. Those are game MVPs over there, which was presented by Debbie Nakanilo Richards of Hawaiian Airlines and NFL legend Jesse Sapolu. So really cool just kind of seeing the next generation of prep talent. As we know, this game really does feature some of the best high school football players in the entire country. I was on one sideline. H&N zone. Mark Carpenter was there. Kanoa Leahy. Steve Weish and my old high school teammate, Nantai Teo, was on the broadcast as well. So just a really fun atmosphere to be involved with. Always fun when I go back and do sports. And what you're looking at right now, that's local DJ Annette. Last night I emceed for Day One Data Centers over there at Hilton Hawaiian Village. That took place just yesterday because it's the PTC 2026, Pacific Telecommunications Council. It's this massive orientation that takes place over there at the Hilton. So busy weekend, but a lot of fun.
Good thing it was 3 days because you seem very, very busy. I just went over to Hawaii Island, a celebration of life out there for our girl Jafra. So it was nice to go over to the Big Island and catch up with family and friends and all of that. But now we're back here and we're back at it, back to work. And you know, we love music here on High Now
absolutely.
Daily.
And that's why we're really excited to be kicking things off with, you might see him in collaboration with other artists, but today we got him solo here in the studio. Make some noise. We got Billy Cruz hanging out with us on High Now Daily. Welcome in, bro. Mahalo for being here.
We're so happy to have you. I've been seeing you on Instagram. You just put out a new album last year.
Yes.
And I know that there's 10 different tracks on it, but talk to me a little bit about the inspiration behind this album that you've been working on for quite a long time. And finally, you put it out for everyone to listen to.
Well, this album, I've been writing songs for years, and I would put them away in a folder, and as time went on, I noticed that my son, he loves, every time Daddy would pick up the ukulele or jump on the piano, he would love to hear Dad play music and sing. So I decided, hey, it's about that time to record the project and share it out exclusively, geared towards allowing my son to hear Daddy for the rest of his life.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tell us a little bit about your son. You said he's 10 years old, yes?
Yes, he's 10 years old. He's nonverbal autistic. So it can be a journey at times, but it's something that we're blessed.
Yes, absolutely.
Must be special for you when you're kind of seeing the reaction, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Every time we play, he'll guide me to the computer and music, he'll always, every time I play the songs on top of my iPhone, he'll grab the phone and put it up to his ear, or bring my phone to me to press play. He's a real musical lover.
Yeah, music I love music, and being able to share that with your son, with your wife, your family, it's been something that you've been going through this last year now. You put out the album.
Yes.
But one of the songs, you spent 21 years, is that?
Yeah, one of the songs is called I Don't Only Love You. I won't be sharing it today, but that one song is about over 20 years old. When me and my wife were dating, I got another song that's about 15 years old, stems from a question. Or actually, I Don't Only Love You is the question that's 15 years ago. 21 years ago, a song called Slow It Down. But yeah, all of these songs have stories behind them. You Just Smile, the song about my son, is actually a tribute to autism. My wife came into the music room and she shared, not in a angry way, she was just sharing, hey, I love up your son, and his face is just blank. And I started to write that down, and the song just came. Because, although, he might not be able to express himself, whenever we see that smile, oh man, it's sunshine.
Wow, that's special, Brian. And then we were talking story earlier as well. This specific album, the new one, all originals, yeah?
Yes, this album is all originals. All originals.
What was that like for you? Because we were also, you were saying you collaborated a lot in the past. A lot of people know you from the keyboard side, always playing keys, but this is really you and your brand of music.
Yes, this is just me, my style, my vibe. I'm a piano player, so a lot of what's incorporated into these songs is piano.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you were talking about working with other musicians, working, you know, in the studio to get this album on. Talk about some of the people that you were working with. I know Penabu was in there as well.
Yes, yes. So I start recording my project at home, and I bring all the files over to Penabu, you know, at Blueprint Studios, and he helped pull it back together, you know, get that vibe right. I also have a song featuring the band that I'm currently in called Pohaku. The song is called I Don't Only Love You. But yeah, and then I also have a connected with a friend that's all the way out in Portugal, you know, for the horns. So they sent me their file. So this project is incorporated of live instruments and good vibes from everyone.
Oh, good vibes. And we're going international.
Yes. Right on. So, I mean, people can follow you on Instagram. That's where I've been following you and learning about you and your journey and everything. So that's probably the best place to catch you.
Yes.
People can reach out to you as well if they want you to come perform for them as well.
Yep. You can reach out to me on Instagram at I am Billy Cruz, or my email would be billycruzmusic@yahoo.com.
All right, so we've got Mr. Billy Cruz over here again. Check him out because he's got his brand new album that he just released. It was years in the making, as you heard, and you're gonna see him performing for you live today here on High Now Daily. So everybody's gonna give him some love. Go ahead and give him a follow. Billy Cruz, take it away with your first song.
This song is titled You Just Smile. Take my affection with a blank look on your face. I wonder what you're thinking every time we embrace. Just you know what's on your mind. Use your words, you'll be alright. Give me a hint or a puzzle piece to know exactly what you need. Yes, I know there's so much more hiding inside your mind. Answers of love to them questions of life. Sometimes I see only in front of me. When I see blue, you see green. When everything seems to be the way it seems, you just smile. You just smile. This song is dedicated to all those who understand an autistic way of life. You know, sometimes our days might seem gray, but when you smile, man, it's sunshine. Sometimes I see only in front of me. When I see blue, you see green. When everything seems to be the way it seems, you just smile. You just smile. Yeah. You just smile. You make me smile.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. You know, prom season is right around the corner. Many high school students might be needing something to wear, and that's why we have Colleen Makaluni here. She is with YWCA Oahu, and you guys have the Bella Project that started in 2009. Talk to me a little bit about how this project started.
Sure. So as you said, the Bella Project started in 2009, and YWCA Oahu kind of absorbed the program probably about 4 years ago. And the program was started to help kind of financial inequities amongst high school students who were going to prom and making sure that everybody had access to prom dresses.
Absolutely. You know, I remember going to prom and thinking, okay, we're gonna go shopping with mom, my sisters. Dresses can be so expensive, and then you start adding accessories and shoes and everything. You're looking at several $100s, right?
Yes,
so
for sure.
This is so amazing to be able to offer this service to some high school students out there. What does this process look like for them?
Right, so what they do is our Bella Project is the end of this month in about a week and a half, January 30th and 31st. And it is a kind of a registration process. So you need to go to ywcaoahu.org, register for either a Friday afternoon, evening, or Saturday day slot. And what'll happen is when the girls come in, or you know, many students, youth come in, they will be paired with a stylist, so they'll have a one-on-one experience, and they will share what they are looking for in a prom or special event gown or dress or jumpsuit or possibly a suit, and they will have a half an hour to look through sizes. They're all sized in color by colors and sizes, and they have 30 minutes to try on all the dresses they can or outfits they can, and then they choose one.
Yes, and the best part is they can keep these dresses.
Yes, the dresses
or
are
they can
free.
donate it back, right?
Yeah, we have many of the students will donate their dress back or their outfit back after their prom or special occasion.
Very cool, and you brought some dresses today.
Yes.
These are so beautiful. These are in mint condition. It looks like people haven't even worn them. This is stunning.
Many colors, many sizes. A lot of the formal occasions at school, they demand either, or they require either a long dress for maybe proms for juniors or seniors, and then I think for sophomores and freshmen, they could wear maybe a short dress. So we have a variety of both, and many different styles, colors. I mean, it just is. It's amazing, and we have such wonderful donors who give their gently used items to the Bella Project, and really, really thank all of them for supporting the program.
Yes, and you're still looking for more donors as
Yes.
well. So if you have a dress that you haven't used in a while and you're like, hey, I'm not using anymore, somebody else out there would be able to use it for prom or whatever formal event they have coming up.
Right.
They make it really easy. You just pull up and somebody will help you, and you'll be able to just toss your dress out to them.
Yes,
basically.
if you're donating, you can pull right up at 1040 Richard Street, and easy to drop off. And we would love gently used dresses that have already been cleaned, please, if possible, with no stains or any damages, but really excited to provide the youth, the high school youth, with attire for prom or sports banquets or a special occasion.
Yes, right there, you're looking at the screen. Just pull out your phone and scan that QR code for all the information. You want to make sure you make an appointment today so that you can secure your time slot. You have about 30 minutes to get all styled up and see which dress best fits you and what's going to make you really feel beautiful, or bella, as they say, on your special night. I just got to ask, you've been, a part of this project since 2009, and I have to ask, those who have come in, what has the reaction been like for some of the students who have been able to get one of these gowns?
Oh my gosh, they're so grateful, and I've had the opportunity of helping as well with some stylings and welcoming them into the boutique, and they're nervous at first, but then once they get to try their dresses on, and then you see them with the dress they choose, they're just beaming, and you can see the confidence building already, and it's just very heartwarming to see, and we're so happy to be able to provide it.
Yes, well, thank you for providing this service, the Bella Project, for all those students who may need a dress this prom season. Go ahead and check out their website. We're going to also have it posted to highnowdaily.com. Check it out. And for those of you who have extra dresses, go ahead and donate it. I've got tons of bridesmaids dresses, and I think I'm going to have to pull up right there on Richard Street. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more on High Now Daily.
How's it, Aloha Gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily.
I knew it. You were gonna get me.
All right, yes. Hey, also, I want to shout out YWCA. What an awesome thing, you know? Prom
incredible.
season is coming up around the corner, and just that's to relieve some of that financial burden is a really cool thing.
Absolutely, and I was watching video from earlier, and there was one girl that was on, this was I believe last year, and she has 7 siblings, or 7 of them. So having other sisters and brothers that also were going to prom that year, you know, being able to dress them. Amazing, and then they get to keep their dresses.
Yeah.
You know?
So how much prom dates you had back in high school? I bet plenty.
I mean, no way. I went with my friends. That's the best when you go with your friends.
Right.
Your friends.
Is stag still a thing? Remember back then? It was like, some people would just roll solo. So yeah, to each their own. So, anyways, we got much more to get to on today's show. Luckily, he's still hanging out with us. There is all the info on him right there. Billy Cruz. Make sure you check it out. He released his first island reggae album just last year, all originals. But today we're really excited to have him for this live performance. Live in Love. Take it away, Billy.
For this song, I want you to picture sitting on a bench, and all of a sudden that person walks by, and you think to yourself, man, wouldn't it be sweet to live in love with that one? It goes like this. I like it when you look at me. I love every time you smile. Everything with you feels nice, so sweet. Would it be live in love, you and me? All through the day I think of you. Your warm embrace, your sweet perfume. At night my dreams are filled with you. So sweet, would it be live in love, you and me? Sweet, waking up with you in the morning time. So sweet, hand in hand walking on the beach. So sweet, dancing underneath the bright starry night. So sweet, would it be live in love, you and me? Ooh, oh, yeah. Every time I see you, make my heart skip a beat. Forgetting words how to speak. I'm feeling weak in my knees. You give me thoughts I love to think. Words for my lyrics, a melody for my music, rhythm for my beats. Girl, you turn me upside down. You make my heart spin round and round. Sounds crazy, promise every word is true. You are my world, none compares to you. Every day the goal is to make you smile, love and support you. Even hear your voice when you are down. My baby, my lady, I like it when you look at me. I love every time you smile. Everything with you feels nice, so sweet. Would it be live in love, you and me? Sweet, waking up with you in the morning time. So sweet, hand in hand walking on the beach. So sweet, dancing underneath the bright starry night. So sweet, would it be live in love, you and me?
As we settle into the new year, conversations around our mental health and well-being remain important as ever. We're excited to be joined by Sandra Ligi Brandon of the Queens Health Systems to talk about behavioral health services and the support available in our community. Now let's start with the big picture. Let's talk about the services that you folks provide when it comes to behavioral health services right here for our community.
Queens has the most comprehensive behavioral health services in the entire state. And so as a healthcare system, we offer everything from inpatient services to outpatient services. And some of our outpatient services are not only just normal counseling that people might go to see a therapist or a psychologist, but we also have day programs. And so you can get more intensive group therapy, you can focus on substance abuse, skills building, and you can do that during the day, but then still go home in the evenings. The other thing that Queens does that's distinctive of any other healthcare system is that we have the only child and adolescent hospital-based programs. We take care of the most kids with mental health issues or behavioral health issues in the entire Pacific Basin. And finally, Queens is the training center for JABSOM, right, for the School of Medicine, and so we train the most residents in the state.
Wow, a lot of things happening over there with Queens Health Systems. And we're talking about youth. Let's talk about your recent promotion to Chief Operating Officer right there at Kahimahala. That's where you're doing a lot of work for our youth. Can you expand on that and the services you provide there?
Queens Kahimahala is the only freestanding psychiatric hospital that offers hospital-based residential care for kids 4 to 17. Kids get to live there for 1 or 2 months, and they go to school, but then they also get intensive therapy, individual therapy, group therapy. They get to work with their families and go to therapy, but we also get to play a lot. So there's a swimming pool, basketball and volleyball courts, there's a zip line and a ropes course, and in game rooms. And so there's a lot of activities that kids get to do that gets to normalize just being a kid.
Yeah.
The other thing that we've really been able to do is work with community partners. So, there's that old saying that it takes a village to raise a kid, right?
Yes.
And we believe the same thing. So we've been working with community partners. We've brought in Native Hawaiian artists, so kids get to work with people who look like them, right? Come from the place that they come from, but yet see them create this beautiful artwork and they get to participate in it. And so we've had a lot of opportunities like that as well. I see Queens Kahimahala as a place to heal. Things happen to kids, whether it's trauma, abuse, some experience, but we want to change kind of the paradigm of how people are looking at Kahimahala, and not as a place for treatment, but a place to heal. The one thing we need to do is to stop treating mental health like it's some other version of health, and that we look at a whole person. We need to let people know that we all have struggles sometime in our life, and it doesn't make you different, that it is just a condition that you might have even right at that moment. And even as leaders, as people who are in the public, we can talk about our own experiences and let people know that we too have struggled at those moments, and just create open spaces for people to talk about it in schools, at home, and at work. And so then you get to kind of normalize that conversation.
Yeah, I think over the years, people have been going in that direction, a positive conversation. So it's really, really great to see. And if you had any other tips as we enter this new year for people to really work on their habits when it comes to mental health and the whole being, what would that be?
Yeah, I think we are really good as parents setting routines for our children, right? But as adults, routines would help us too. And I think if we started to create even routines for ourselves, I think that helps lessen anxiety. And so you know what to expect in the day. The other thing you can do is just manage some expectations. Don't fill your calendar because there's space.
Yeah.
Right? Embrace that space, embrace that time, and be able to enjoy that time back for yourself. And then the last thing you do is just give yourself some grace. I think we all make mistakes, right? And I know I can ruminate, kind of just think about like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I think about it, but you have to give yourself grace that we all make mistakes. We all do something that we probably could have done differently. If we could rewire our brains to teach ourselves, hey, let's just focus on all the great things, from the smallest, I got a good parking spot, which can mean a lot to people, right? And to all the way to, something a good deed that you've done. I think that would help build more resiliency in people and rewire the way we think about things.
Absolutely. I love all those tips, even if it's not penciling more in, maybe penciling that you need a little time for yourself. That's awesome. I love that. Give yourself grace. And that was a great reminder that I think I need to move my car right now. And the last question before we go, you have just got this promotion to COO of Kahimohala, multiple recognitions. You are a champion in the healthcare system. I just would like to ask, what inspires you every single day?
Yeah, I am, a local kid from Mililani. I grew up there most of my life. And I'm a product of divorced parents. I was a latchkey kid. I, as a kid, had suffered some abuse and some trauma myself. And I think it's important to know that those things don't define who you are, right? There are events in your life that help you build up the resiliency to be who you are as an adult. And I've been really lucky because sprinkled throughout my life, I've had exposure to like an adult who believed in me and saw something and helped give me that confidence to kind of move forward. So I feel like I have a calling to do this work, that this is the work that I've meant to do, and I love it, right? And I work for a hospital system that allows me to do this great work and have this impact, and I'm truly blessed for that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And of course, people listening in, they might want to learn more about a Queens healthcare system, also Kahimohala, the behavioral health services that you folks provide. So if you would, please let them know how that they can reach you folks over there.
Sure, all of that is available on our website, so they can just go to www.queens.org and just look at behavioral health, and all our information is on there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
inspiring
you.
all of us today with your beautiful words. We're going to have all the details on HiNowDavy.com as well. Mahalo for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Aloha.
Ciao, we're here at the Catania Ristorante Italiano. It's located at the end of the Waikiki Shopping Center, and I brought my ASB Visa debit card to save money while supporting local businesses. Let's see what's on the menu.
My family started this business back in 2002 at the former Remington College building. That's where we built many great relationships in downtown, which led us to expand and open our second location at Pioneer Plaza in 2014. When the Remington College building closed down and turned into a hotel, we had to relocate to our Waimalu location, where we opened our first dine-in restaurant. And here we got to build many more connections within our local community.
And this is my dad, Andy. He's the owner and the chef of Catania.
Thank you, chef.
Enjoy.
Tell me, Michelle, what's your top 3 items here at Catania?
Yeah, so we have the chicken salt and boca, we have the chicken parma meatball, and our most popular special item is the shrimp and scallop lobster sauce. So it doesn't have lobster in it, but it is our homemade lobster sauce, which is a shrimp stock with lobster baked paste. And my dad makes it in the cream, silky sauce that everyone really enjoys.
But what makes your food unique here at Catania?
Yeah, so everything is made to order. So every dish comes out hot and fresh. You can still see the steam coming up. And because it's made to order, customers have the flexibility to like request changes or substitutions. In addition, our portion sizes are pretty generous. So many of our customers can turn a single dish into 2 meals.
Yeah, this thing is heavy, guys. So in addition to coming here at the restaurant, I'm sure you guys take out, but also you guys offer catering, right?
Yes, we have a lot of different catering options. Our most popular items would be the chicken Alfredo, the chicken marsala, and we have lasagna as well, meat lasagna or vegetable lasagna. And I think our most popular options would be the salad. So we have our standard like Caesar salad, Italian salad, or tossed green salad.
How does it feel like teaming up with American Savings Bank with the Buy Local Hawaii program?
Yeah, ASB has been truly amazing as they place a strong emphasis on supporting local businesses. Now through their Buy Local program, they continue to support local businesses, but also the community by offering everyone great deals that benefit everyone. So I really enjoy it. When you use your ASB debit card, when you spend $25, you can get $5 off, or if you spend $50, you can get $10 off here at Catania. And if you don't have an ASB debit card, you can always open a checking account at asbhawaii.com.
We love being a business in Hawaii because I feel like Hawaii has such a great local community. And over the past 20 years, my parents have built many long-lasting relationships, and we're grateful to continue to serve many more amazing customers who have supported us through many uncertain times, such as the COVID pandemic and moving to this new location. The ASB Buy Local program has not only benefited us as a business, but also our customers. It brought us many new customers, along with returning customers also get to save a little bit on their meals. So it's been a win-win for everybody. You can find us here at Waimalu Shopping Center towards the end near Kapilani Coffee Shop, or also at our Pioneer Plaza location at downtown, which is open Monday through Friday for lunch. Or you can find us at cataniainchi.com, where you can submit many reservations requests or any questions you may have. Also, what makes us unique is that we are BYOB, so come with your family, friends, and bring your own alcoholic beverages, and we're happy to serve any of our meals.
Buy Local Hawaii by American Savings Bank.
Hello and welcome back to Hideout Daily. A hotel in Las Vegas is celebrating its 120th anniversary this month. It opened its doors back in 1906 and is now the oldest hotel in Las Vegas.
Talk about a big time title.
Yeah.
Andres Gutierrez is going to tell us how the hotel is looking to excite a new generation of cost-conscious travelers. Take a look.
Right here.
For a lot of people, this is the Vegas they know. Live tables, real dealers, and the kind of back and forth that's been part of this town for decades.
Want to go once more? Yeah, let it go.
The Golden Gate was one of those places. Small, busy, familiar.
Live dealers and the table games make Vegas. That's why I come here.
But if you walk in today, that experience is gone. The Golden Gate has removed all of its live dealers. Every table game is now electronic. Golden Gate owner and CEO Derek Stevens.
I understand the camaraderie of getting along with a dealer, but I also think there's a lower level intimidation on playing an electronic game. Las Vegas always reinvents itself, and it reinvents itself with new high energy options and new value.
The timing isn't an accident. Data from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority shows the city hosted about 35.5 million visitors last year, roughly 7% fewer than 2024.
I just think that prices in some places maybe got too high. This is our way to try to attract people to our properties and into Vegas.
Electronic table games could attract more cost-conscious gamblers with lower bet minimums.
Is there value to doing an electronic table game versus going to a live dealer?
The future of table games is somewhat limited if every table game is going to have a minimum of a $25 bet associated with it. The electronic table games can get more people into playing table games where you might have a $1, $2, or $3 table minimum.
The Golden Gate is doing giveaways and creating party vibes to get people in the door to place their bets.
Are you kind of rolling the dice with this?
You know, in our business, we're always trying to be creative. This is not something you're going to want to do at a massive hotel casino. It's a little bit too risky. But at the Golden Gate, I think the size is right. Maybe you hit a jackpot, then you let the night come to you. There's nothing more Vegas than that.
In a town built on chance, the Golden Gate is hoping this one pays off. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Las Vegas.
Aloha, welcome to On the Green, Muni Mondays again with City Golf Guru Jordan Abe. We're back here at Westlock and we're talking about a couple of your favorite holes.
Oh, our two signature holes, guy. Hole number 5 and number 18.
Challenging?
Oh, definitely. It definitely epitomizes Westlock.
All right, let's go check it out.
So hole number 5, guy, downhill par 3, under 100 yards. It's tough. I mean, it looks easy, right? But the wind, right? The wind direction changes and it's a good fun hole, but it's also challenging.
We're here at number 18 at Westlock, and this is George Cristologo. He's the superintendent in charge of making this course look so good. Tell me what makes number 18 so much fun and so challenging.
Well, this hole has 2 water hazards, one in front of the tee box, one right in front of the green, and it plays dead into the wind.
Okay.
So it plays longer than it is.
And when you're coming with the approach, everybody at the clubhouse can watch you. There's some pressure.
There is pressure. It's shallow green, so you got to be precise.
So come out to Eva and check out the Westlock Golf Course. It's an awesome, awesome track. And Jordan got some advice for you.
Don't forget to get your golf ID card. You can get at any of our 6 locations.
All right, next time on Muni Mondays, we'll check out down the street, Eva Villages.
Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. Okay, this one is bittersweet news, especially for those of us who are involved in the social media world, as one of Hawaii's most famous content creators is leaving Hawaii.
I know, I'm really sad about this actually. But before she moves away, our Derek Kravitsky got a chance to learn how she got her start and what's planned for her future. I can't wait. I'll be still following her.
One of Hawaii's biggest restaurant reviewers doesn't stand very tall, but what Karina Kwach lacks in height, she more than makes up for with a giant appetite.
I spent over $9,000 on food in 2025, and these are the 6 best places I want you to try in the new year.
Best known as 5-foot foodie, the 27-year-old from Kaimuki has amassed nearly 84,000 Instagram followers.
Did I really just drive to another Down to Earth just to get another smoothie? Yes, I did.
The Kalani High grad says her love for food began with her mom's cooking, but it wasn't until she was nearly 20 that she started to expand her palate.
I didn't eat raw fish for so long because I was like, oh, that's gross, you know, and like after I ate raw fish for the first time and I was like, this is so good. Like, I can't believe I spent almost 2 decades not eating it. And then I was like, what else have I been missing?
While becoming more adventurous, Kwach began attending UH Manoa's School of Business. That's where she created her now famous Instagram handle, while also working for the school's online food review publication, Spoon Hawaii.
I would take photos before Instagram even had reels. And since I was already getting invited to things from that publication, I figured might as well just start something.
Kwach graduated in 2020, but the worldwide COVID outbreak forced her to change career paths.
I originally wanted to be a pastry chef, so I was supposed to go to Japan for pastry school, but because of the pandemic, I couldn't leave the island. So I was like, you know what, I have this Instagram, when is I'll just do something with it for now in the meantime. So it was really just a passion project that I was gonna kind of do as a hobby until I found a full-time job.
6 years later, Kwach has honed her editing and writing skills, taking about an hour to produce a 60-second clip.
The first ever voiceover I ever did back in 2021, I took 50 minutes to make a 40-second voiceover because I had to keep redoing it, so that's how awkward I was.
But what about her signature speed reading?
So many people are like, oh, do you speed up your audio? There's no way you talk that fast. And I'm like, if I'm talking about something I'm passionate about, you will need subtitles even when we're talking face to face, because that's how fast I'm just my brain cannot, my mouth can't keep up with my brain basically. And I don't want my followers to be sitting there for 4 minutes listening to me review something. I'm just here's all the information you need to know. Take it.
And now 5-foot foodie is taking her fast talking to a new place. As of January 17th, her posts will be coming from down under.
My partner is originally from Australia. He's here on a work visa, but his time here is up, so we have to move back. So we're going to be starting our new life together in Australia.
From more than 5,000 miles away, Kwach says she still plans to work with Hawaii businesses through her social media management company, Sumika LLC. But as far as her own content goes, her followers can expect a shift.
I think I want to do more come with me as I prepare for my move. We're looking for a house. This is what it's like to find a new job in the city because I'm going to be unemployed. So, it's come navigate my life with me kind of thing now.
And although Kwach has goals outside of social media, like opening her own matcha shop, she says she's already got her dream job.
I love what I do so much because of the community that I've built, where I'm just they're so supportive of me. I don't think I could ever imagine myself doing anything else.
To hear the full conversation, including Kwach's all-time favorite restaurant, head to hawaiinewsnow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. For Slow Your Scroll and Hawaii News Now, I'm Derek Kravitsky.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. After an 8-year absence, some old school Waikiki Beach Boys have retaken the shoreline.
Yes, it's been only a week, but the president of the nonprofit said he's already seen positive change. Here's Mahealani Richardson with more.
The Pacific Island Beach Boys are back at the prime concession spot on Kuhio Beach. The nonprofit was awarded a 5-year city lease with board rentals, surfing lessons, and canoe rides after an 8-year absence. David Carvalho is president of the nonprofit, which carries a proud legacy of legendary Waikiki watermen.
It's kind of emotional. Yeah, it's really emotional at first. And then it was like surreal. It hasn't hit me yet, to be honest with you. And it still hasn't, because we're still kind of making things better and better and better.
10 years on the beach. In 2018, Dive Oahu took over the lucrative concessions from Star Beach Boys and Hawaiian Oceans. And conflicts, complaints, and court battles lingered for years. Dive Oahu still maintains a presence down the beach, and Carvalho says he wants to remain positive.
Freestyle, butterfly.
For canoe captain and instructor Johnny Kaleopa'a, the turbulent waters without the concession were hard.
Losing it was tough. You know, you lose your sense of pride, your sense of stability. There you go. Perfect. And your interaction with the people. When it comes back, you want to pay it forward even more. So that's the whole attitude that we have here now.
Pacific Beach Boys has officially been back for just a week, and move-in day came with an eyesore.
Derelicts, drug addicts, people flopping on the ground, I don't know, on drugs, boards all over the community rack. It just was a massive mess. Like, you wouldn't believe where you were.
The Beach Boys say once they moved in, changes happened rapidly, and we've noticed it's clean, calm, and fitting for the Beach Boy lifestyle.
Very first day, from day one, our goal was to clean it up, and we did that in about maybe half a day.
There you go. 8-year-old Catalina is from Alaska. How cold is it right now?
When we left, it was 42 below.
And her mom says this is her first surf lesson.
She's having a blast. She just embraced the ocean.
Catalina and her instructor paddle out on an ocean adventure as the Beach Boys ride the wave of a new era in Waikiki.
Hey, big time shout out to Mahealani Richardson there. Obviously, some sunny skies better than 42 below. Yeah.
I thought I wasn't hearing that right. I was like, no way, it's freezing.
All right, moving on. We're going to continue with our Stories of Hawaii series with the Muumuu month in Hawaii. All the nostalgic, wonderful Muumuu. It brings back memories, right? Tutus, always going over to the house, baby luau's, all that good stuff. Jonathan Masaki takes us to a showcase of the iconic fashion.
When it comes to Nawahine Island fashions, there is nothing more unique to Hawaii than the Muumuu.
It is a strong part of our culture. You know, people worldwide see our Muumuus and they identify with who we are. And even the local people identify and have stories that are tied richly to a certain Muumuu style and print.
What we wear for clothing becomes part of our culture and our traditions, and certainly the history and the legacy of the Muumuus just speaks to the rich traditions of Hawaii. We're just really proud to be able to do this.
From now until the end of January, many Muumuu have a temporary hale at Honolulu Hale. You're invited to come down and check out many creations by island fashion icons like Nakeu Awai, Rain Spooner, Liberty House, and Betty Muumuu, who over the years have really made their mark with their beautiful designs of the colorful garments.
I want them to embrace and continue this beautiful cultural, rich fashion history that we have.
And that is just plain good fashion sense. Jonathan Masaki, Hawaii News Now.
Man, Jonathan Masaki does such a great job with those stories, and I gotta shout out the Muumuu, especially growing up here in Hawaii. For me personally, anytime I had kind of either sports functions or Maydays and stuff, I could always see where my mom was. Because she was always decked out in the Muumuu, so super cool to see that at Honolulu Hale.
Yes, I love a Muumuu, and I know it because it's Muumuu month. I've been checking out Muumuu Library, and they have this really cool program. It's like renting a Muumuu, and then you return it once a month. So you're always looking fresh. Once a month, you got that Muumuu.
That is so cool. And like that just goes to show when it comes to fashion sense and iconic things like that, the Muumuu really does stand the test of time.
Yes, it does. Hey, speaking of fashion, the Bella Project with YWCA Oahu. We had Colleen here on the show. Go ahead and check out those websites for those out there who need a formal gown, a dress for their upcoming prom. Go ahead and check them out. All you have to do is fill out the waiver that's online, and then you can go check them out. And that's on January 30th and the 31st. And you can get a dress for free, and you're gonna look so stylish.
That's right. Hey, and a big time shout out and mahalo to Billy Cruz. Go check out his new album, Live in Love. Super fun to have him here today as well. We'll see you folks tomorrow at 3 p.m.